Hi, my name's Nat, and today I'm going to lead you through a back bending flow to help you with your lines and flexibility in the spine and mobility just to feel really nice in your own body. So what you will need is a set of balls. So I have tune-up balls, but you could also use two tennis balls and maybe just sticky tape them together. You don't need to have them next to each other, but it might be handy, or you could just wrap them up in a stocking or a sock. That might be better than sticky tape. You also will need either a strap, so something that you can pull tight, or a broomstick. I quite like the broomstick because it can't go lax. So we'll be using that today as well. So where we will start is on our back today with these balls. So either the tennis balls in a sock or any other massage balls you have, as long as they're even, or having the balls here. They will go about where the crop top strap would sit, or if you wear a heart monitor or know where that would go, around that space. If you don't have either of these things, so tennis balls or small balls, get a blanket and roll it up, and you can use it long ways and roll it across there. We're just going to soften through the thoracic spine to begin. So come onto your back, slide the balls there just gently, and then just lay yourself down really slow. Let your arms come out to the side and close down your eyes. And keep your feet grounded for the moment. You might take the feet wide and knees knock in. Shoulder blades gently hug behind the back so they kiss the spine. And then just breathe. Deep breath in and a full breath out. Two more like that. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And slowly let it all go. Just return to a natural rhythm of the breath in and out through the nose. With your next breath in, fill up the back of your lungs and your rib cage, almost pressing into the balls or the blanket. And exhale, just let yourself melt and soften. And just kind of fold in, let the balls become part of your body. Inhale, gently press. And exhale, soften. One more breath in. And let go of any holding or tension. If you have the blanket, you may just need to stay or come up and move the blanket a little bit higher. Otherwise, take your hands behind your head, gently curl the chin and the shoulders up, and just gently roll up and down, just pressing into the feet. And we'll just do this 3 times, just to soften. Move really slow. Beautiful. Then draw your knees towards your chest, keep the curl in the spine, a little kick up. Move the balls off to the side. And we'll come into a little kneel. So in your kneel, find your broomstick or your strap. If you have a strap, pull it tight. Arms will come nice and wide, so your elbows don't need to bend. So start wider than you think. Take an inhale, arms come over the head, elbows straight. Pull your shoulders gently up, and then gently exhale, draw the arms behind you. Inhale, arms come up, draw the shoulders nice and high. Exhale, slowly soften them down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, take it back slowly. So we're trying to avoid this or the elbows bending. So make sure that you're giving yourself space. Then if that feels okay, maybe you come a little bit closer and then take them all the way behind you. Try and keep your lower ribs knitted in so they don't puff open like a puffer fish. Keep them drawing down and in. So your inhale will bring you up and the exhale will bring you down. Inhale up. Really slow down, nice and even with the shoulders, not favoring one or the other. When you come back overhead, stay. Take your whole broomstick over towards the left. Pull the left hand or the right hand up as the left arm draws down. Pull the arms away from one another. Take them all the way behind you to a big circle over to the right. Then pull the left arm up. Right arm down, squeeze, resist. Just take it all the way behind you. And then back over to the left. Make a full circle. Keep going around the body. Just warming up through the shoulder blades. And go the other way. And then just 2 circles in this direction. Just flossing of the shoulder joint, just getting it nice and warm. And we'll come over into tabletop all fours. So in our tabletop, we'll come over, stack our wrists, those little shoulder circles around the wrist crease, and go the other way. And take your hips or your knees, a little bit further back than your hips and start making little hip circles. So just warming up through the front of the hip joint, pressing them forward, down and back, and then go the other way. Really getting nice and juicy into all those different areas, not leaving any spots left behind. Then come back to neutral. Take an inhale, peel your chest open for your cow pose. Exhale, tuck the spine, round the chin in. Inhale, peel the chest open. Exhale, round and curl. You can do that one more time. Inhale, tail lifts, belly goes low, heart pulls forward, shoulder blades squeeze and draw down the back. Exhale, tuck and round. Find a neutral spine. Send your hips back slightly in space. Inhale, the right arm reaches to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm slides, hover the shoulder off the ground. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, thread through. Inhale to reach. Exhale, this time right shoulder, right ear lands down. Press into your palm, squeeze it on the ground. Left hand tractions your shoulder back. Lean back. Option here to extend your left leg long, hook your fingers around your toes, and lean your left arm to the sky. Just look to the side, you don't need to look up. Lean back. Breath in. Exhale, left hand comes down, release your foot. Inhale, arm to the sky, reach high. Exhale, right hand meets left, other side. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, thread your needle, reach all the way through, hover. Inhale, re-extend. Get a little bit more space. Exhale, reach a little further. Inhale, extend. Exhale, thread, land all the way through. Press into the hand, roll back and create space. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Option to stay here or extend your left leg long, peace grip the big toe, and lean the right arm back, find a little bit more. Take a full breath in. Careful not to topple over. Full breath out. Right hand comes down, right foot comes back. Inhale, arm reaches. Exhale, hand comes down. Tuck your toes. Inhale, peel your chest open. Exhale, hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Take a moment here to pedal, to sway. Press your hands firmly down and forward and allow your underarms to get longer as your shoulder blades press down and forward as well. The belly draws in, the hip points reach a little higher. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee on your hip and squeeze your heel tightly to your glute, so to your bum. Inhale, rise up to your tippy toe. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger curl around the spine, step lightly between your hands. Lower down your back knee. Inhale, peel your chest open. And exhale, half Hanuman or half split, slide the hips back. Inhale, come forward, roll all the way up, Anjaneyasana or 1990 for today. So the hip points lift up and our belly is switched on, so it's strong, yes. Back toes stay tucked for the day today. And draw your left knee forward to your right ankle and feel your hip points pull away from that thigh. The right heel presses down and draws back. Arms reach high. Grab onto your left wrist. Take an inhale, get long through your left side. Exhale, side bend to the right. Keep the legs scissoring into the midline. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come through center. Take your right hand to your thigh. Press it forward and start to lean back. So take a full breath in. Hip points keep lifting. Ribs stay engaged. Arm reaches, heart reaches high. And then exhale, both hands to the ground. Step forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, let your spine get long. Maybe you reach onto the back of your ankles. You may interlace your hands behind your back, pressing your fists to the sky and let your spine get long. And release the bind, bend the elbows, hands to the ground. Inhale, fingertips to your shins, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bend and fold. Inhale, roll all the way to standing, arms reach, grab onto your left wrist. Exhale, side bend to the right. Get that big side stretch once again. Breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, bend a little deeper. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands and step back into a plank pose or top of a push-up or a front support. Dome slightly through your upper back and then peel your collarbones open. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, lower your knees and through a little push-up, tricep push-up, elbows in, lower to your belly. Squeeze your hands nice and close to your low ribs, elbows in, shoulders away from the ears, pressing the feet. Inhale, baby cobra, back at the chest lifts. Exhale, lower. Again, inhale, baby cobra, hover your hands, squeeze, peel your chest up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, baby cobra, hover the hands, sweep your arms back, hover your thighs, breathe in, lift a little higher, locust pose, shalabhasana. Push your pubic bone down as you lift, reach, 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 reach. Breath in. Exhale, everything comes down to the mat. Give your hips a little sway, side to side, a little rock and roll. Hands to your lower ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Peel your hips all the way back. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee, yawn, open the hips, squeeze your heel to your bum. Inhale, rise to your tippy toe. Exhale, knee to nose, step between the hands, lower down the back shin. Come to your fingertips, inhale, peel your chest open. Exhale, half split, pull it all the way back. Inhale, bend your front knee, roll up, Anjani Asana or low lunge, 90-90. Hip points pull up, scissor your legs, and draw your left outer hip down, so hug the glute in. Take a breath in. Grab onto your right wrist, exhale, side bend over to the right or the left, so the right side gets long. Keep pulling those hip bones up. Breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, come through center. Take your left hand to your thigh. Press the thigh forward to create more space as you lean back. Squeeze, breathe. Full breath in. Exhale, full breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, come forward, both hands step forward, step to the front of the mat, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, fingertips to shins, halfway lift, offer your heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way to standing, arms reach, grab onto your right wrist. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Full breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, go a little deeper. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Step back into your plank pose. Take an inhale, lean forward, knees on or off. Exhale, that push up, elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, peel it all the way back. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee, yawn, open your hip. Turn your left hand out slightly so your thumb points forward. Inhale, rise to your tippy toes like a plank pose, shoulders stack. Dip your right toes to the left, keep the heel high. Dip your hips, reach back. Left leg stays straight. Inhale, peel your chest open. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift up, breath in. Exhale, draw your right knee to your nose. Try not to use your hands. Step all the way forward, low lunge. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bend your back knee, roll up, crescent lunge. Now find a little bit of stability here. Interlace your arms, right arm under left once or twice. Elbows high, fingertips away from your face. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, round in, little stability challenge here. Inhale, reach the elbows high. And exhale, curl. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach, unwrap the arms. Exhale, arrowhead, arms sweep behind you, squeeze your shoulder blades. Lean forward, stay light on your back foot, hover. Keep the right knee bent, hover the left leg. Flex through the foot, lift the leg a little higher. Feel your chest bones open and squeeze your shoulder blades. Pinky fingers try and touch, breath in. Exhale, slowly step all the way back, crescent lunge, nice and high. Take your hands behind you. Press your tailbone down, hip points up. Bend your back knee and straighten your front leg. So we're going for this posterior tilt of the pelvis. Keep tucking your tail, lean back, back heel high, lean. And you'll start to tremble and shake like I'm doing. Breathe. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back and hold for 3. For 2, go a little further. For 1, inhale, arrowhead, arm sweeps behind you. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms reach. And we lower all the way down for 5. For 4, 3, I cheated 2, 1. Sweep your arms behind you, bend the knee, see if you can grab onto your foot. One hand is okay, you can take your right hand to your thigh. Then kick your foot back, squeeze your shoulder blades and lift your chest up. Keep pulling the hip points up, belly in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, find space. 1 more breath in. Full breath out. Slowly release the bind, foot slowly comes down, untuck toes. Arms reach, press into the tops of the foot, lift and hover the knee. Squeeze for 3, for 2, and for 1. Exhale, hands come down, tuck the back toe, step back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Bend your knee, yawn open your hip. Turn your right hand out, thumb faces forward. Lean forward, stack your shoulders. Dip your left foot to the right. Sink the hips, right leg is strong. Open up. Full breath in, squeeze your shoulder blades, open up through that whole space in that area. Breath in. Exhale, draw your left knee to your chest. Try to use no hands, step forward. Breath in. Exhale, crescent lunge, bend the back knee, roll all the way up. And find that space in the legs. So you can do jump your legs a little wider for stability, you can. Hip points up, belly on, tail is low. Inhale, arms extend. Exhale, left arm under right once or twice. Inhale, lift the elbows high. Exhale, round. Pull your navel in, scissor the legs. Inhale to reach. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, spread your arms, reach high. Exhale, sweep your arms behind you, straighten the back leg. Left hip hugs in. Squeeze your shoulder blades, lean forward. Aeroplane pose, left knee bent. Back leg straight, peel your collarbones open, stay. Take a full breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, crescent lunge, slowly come all the way back. And we lower down for 5, 4, I'll try not to cheat this time. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Untuck your back toe, bend the knee. See if you can grab onto your foot or ankle. If you can't, just use your hand. Or if you need a strap, you could always pause the video and grab a strap. Kick your foot back, peel your chest open. Inhale, kick. Exhale, stay. Inhale, kick, tuck your tail, lift the chest. Inhale, slowly release, don't slingshot the leg. Arms reach up, press into the top of the back foot, hover the knee, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Full breath in. Exhale, hands come down, tuck your back toes, go back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And child's pose, knees go wide, big toes touch, hips to heels. And just take a moment to breathe. And slowly roll up to a little kneel, little seat. Right hand will come behind your right hip. Left arm sweeps overhead, lift your hips, press them forward, take a full breath in. And exhale, sweep them all the way down. Other side, inhale. And exhale. One more each side, inhale. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, dancing camel. And then exhale, sweep all the way down. Beautiful. So we'll come to the top of your mat. Stay in your kneel, tuck your toes. Knees will be hip width distance apart. Come up to a little rise here. Tailbone will be heavy, hip points pull up. Keep your lower ribs drawing down and your chin will stay tucked. Hands come to your sacrum, press the tail down, keep it there. It's a little bit of a matrix move first, leaning everything back as one piece, using your quads, and go to your edge where you feel that little tremble, but you know you can come back up. Take a breath in. Exhale, go a little deeper. Full breath in. Exhale, stay navel to spine. Press your hips up first. And then take a little kneel. Just a little pause. That's a lot. Lots of quads and glutes. And breathe. One more breath in. And breath out. And come back to your little kneel. Tuck your toes. We'll come into camel this time. So instead of our hips moving back in one piece, we press our hips forward. Still the hip points press up. In our back bends, we want to use the whole front body as well as the back body. It's not just making a small shape. It's finding the whole length of the front body while it's active and finding an active back body all the way from the heels all the way to the back of the neck. So here I want you to wrap your inner thighs, squeeze them together. You could even squeeze a block between your thighs and keep wrapping so we don't lose that engagement there. Keep your belly pulling up, hip points in. Hands to your sacrum, tail drops down. And press the hips forward as you start to lean back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. And you could stay here, or your hands may come inside your ankles. And then press the chest open like Cupid's arrow is pressing between your shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. Option to release the head. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. And slowly press your hips. Head is last to come up. Untuck your toes. Take a little seat. Close down the eyes. We have one more variation. So you could do either of the first two, or if you have the space and you feel comfortable, you can move on. So tailbone goes heavy, and only do this if you're ready. Please don't do it if you don't feel that you're ready or you haven't got the other ones down pat first. So either taking the hands here, or this time hands can be at your heart. Tuck your tail, lift the hip point, start to lean back. An option to stay here, grab the feet, or maybe you reach the hands behind you. Press up into a wheel or a bridge pose. Breathe in. A lot of you are probably more flexible than I am. Heels can drop down. Then press the knees forward. Come all the way back up, head last. Then exhale, come all the way back down. Close the eyes, palms face up. It doesn't matter which variation you did or what it looks like. Just allow yourself to feel the opening in the body. So it shouldn't hurt. There should be no overwhelm. It should just feel good. Yoga isn't about striving or about being the best, but it's about being the best version of us. And just feeling nice in this physical body we've been given. Blink open your eyes, bring your hips to one side, legs will sweep forward, and just to counterbalance that back bend, coming into a little ab work. So grab onto your hamstrings, peel your chest open, knees hover, feet hover. I have an option to extend the arms, maybe you extend the legs. And lower your lower back only to the ground. Lower the legs, they can stay bent if you need, but make sure this is flat, belly pulls down. Take a full breath in. Exhale, navel to spine. Inhale. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale up. Inhale. And exhale. One more, inhale. Hold for 3. Squeeze your glutes, abs down, legs are strong. 2. Come all the way up. Straighten your legs, stand tall, breath in. And exhale, fold. And let your head get nice and heavy. Let it just hang down. Hands could be on your shins, they could be on your feet. Knees could also be bent. And if you do have your feet, you could use them and take an inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, get a little longer and melt down. Slowly roll your way up, inhale. Right leg crosses over top of the left. Bend your left knee. Otherwise, if that doesn't feel right, keep it straight. Right hand behind you, take an inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, hug the right arm with the left elbow and just do a little twist. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, come back through center, little counter twist, bow over to the left. Come through center, uncross the legs, switch it over. So do whichever variation works for you. Inhale, the arm reaches. Exhale, hug your right arm around the left. A little twist. No force. We're trying to twist from the upper back rather than the lower back. So we're finding length first on the inhale, then exhale, find the space. Breathe in. And exhale out. Inhale, come through center, that little counter twist. Exhale, or inhale, come back up. Send your legs long once again. And we'll take our right leg. I'm going to do my left just so that you can see better for the first one. Behind you, top of the foot will press all 5 toes point back. So it's the top of the foot. Try not to wing it out to the side. Keep it nice and flat. And you might stay here and be like, whew, stretch. So you stay there. Otherwise, lift your hips, tuck your tail. And you might stay there, or you may come down to your forearms. And that might be plenty. And often, if you go slower and give yourself time to find space, it eases and you can find more depth later on rather than forcing it. And that feels okay. You could come all the way down. And if you need more, you could bend your right knee. And if you need more again, you could take your arms up and overhead, but only taking this if you need it and you have a nice wheel or bridge. Press into your hands, press into your right foot and the top of the other foot. Press into your left foot and the top of the right foot. Press and lift. And then slowly roll all the way down, tuck your chin, come back. Everyone rolls off to the left side. And come back up. Give your legs a little shake. And we come into the other side. So take your left foot behind you. And it may feel different from one side to the other, so be kind and gentle and listen to what your body is telling you. Lift the hips, tuck the tail. Option to stay or come to the forearms. Maybe you go all the way down. Option to bend that left knee, or the right knee, sorry. Press into the right foot, top of the left, arms overhead. And take a breath in, press onto the top of your head and up through. When you're ready, slowly coming all the way down. Rolling over to the right, pressing your way all the way up. And just lay flat on your back, feet wide, knees knock in, hands can be on your belly or up and overhead. And slowly draw your knees to your chest, give yourself a beautiful squeeze, a loving hug. Maybe a happy baby, feet out to the side, grabbing onto the pinky blades, knees down by your ribs. Sway side to side or just find stillness. Knees back into your chest, roll your head, your crown, your forehead, your shoulders, everything up into a tight little ball. Breath in. Exhale, navel to spine, get a little tighter. And then make your way into Shavasana. Arms wide, everything gets heavy. Take an inhale, squeeze your hands, your feet, your face, your glutes, everything nice and tight. Exhale, let go of all the tension, the holding. Allow your whole body to become a little puddle on your mat. Everything softens. Allowing all that hard work to integrate. Shavasana. And you can stay here for as long as you would like, allowing all that beautiful work to entwine itself into your cells, allowing yourself to feel expansive and open, spacious. As you feel the rest of the day calls, slowly bring your knees towards your chest, wiggle your fingers, and gently roll to one side. Press your way up to a little seat where you can have a nice long spine. Palms come together to touch, thumbs right at the center of the chest. And together we take a deep breath in. Exhale, bow in, head to heart. Thank you for taking the time for yourself to feel good in your body so that you can send out good vibes to all those people around you. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.